Reigen Arataka shall accept this job.
Wow, you're so amazing!
Hold on a second! Huh? And who might you be?
Oh, this is Taro. He's my boyfriend.
What a calm fellow. What's that supposed to mean?
Hey everybody, welcome back to the podcast. Danny here. Today I'm talking to you about Reigen, the man with level 131 max spirit power. So Reigen, just for short, is a spin-off manga from Mob Psycho 100. I was in Little Tokyo in Los Angeles, and right before I left the bookstore there, I look and I found the volume for this. I was like, oh no, wait, I didn't even hear that there was a spin-off for this manga, and the fact that the main character is our boy Reigen, I was like, I have to pick this up. And it's only one volume, and it's a great read, so let's go ahead and hop into this, man. This was, of course, written and drawn by one Mob Psycho mangaka as well as One Punch Man, and this was serialized from March 2018 to February of 2019, and it was serialized in Manga 1, and I think that's a web magazine. I'm not entirely sure. So this spin-off picks up after the events of Mob Psycho 100. This story involves the other supporting cast, Tomei, right? She was the president of the occult club at the middle school, and at some point she graduated, I believe, and now she's a high school freshman. She wants more mystery, more wonder. She's sort of lost in her high school life. She's trying to fit in with the girls in her class, but it's just really not clicking like how she wants to. She just really doesn't understand girl talk. And she then decides, well, you know what? I should go work at the place Mob worked at, which is, of course, Reigen's office. And, of course, you know, he's the spiritual exorcist. And from here, this is pretty much what the manga revolves around. Basically their interactions with each other. Her learning exactly what he does when they go on exorcist jobs, and, you know, occasional encounters with other psychics and curses and ghosts and all that. And that's kind of pretty much it. It's a fun read, very short. It's only one volume, 7 chapters, right? Not a lot to go on here, but it has its charm for sure. It's great writing from one, as always, especially with our boy Reigen. He is such a blast. He is just the same as he was in Mob Psycho. Really great stuff. We do get other characters like, of course, Dimple, but really minor stuff. It totally just focuses on Reigen and Tomei for the most part. And it's really just about her trying to find herself. It may be called Reigen, you know, and I thought it was going to be mainly about him, but, you know, come to your surprise, Tomei is the main focus, as, like I said, she's trying to understand herself, right? She's a girl in high school, and she's growing up, trying to pretty much put her foot down to see where she wants to go in her life. Does she continue to follow this path that she's always have since middle school, or does she try to go the normal route? And as less entertaining as either one sounds, she's going to have to pick one eventually. And, you know, she finds her own answer at the end, which I thought was a nice way to end it for her story. And then with Reigen's case, the way it kind of ends with him was also pretty fun. Like chapter 6, I believe. It was like a really big chapter, and you're like, oh man, what's going on? And it's very reminiscent to how he was at the end of Mob Psycho, which I thought was a really great touch, because at the end of that chapter, you know, we see somebody come back, and even though it's a small interaction, nothing sentimental or anything, it was really great to see. Hoping to see some returning cast members be there, and seeing them show up was satisfying. I was really impressed by how much better one got with his art. Now, it has been a while since I read Mob Psycho, and I know it did get better towards the final arc, but going through this, it's really clean. It's nice to see growth with one's art, because I know he is focused on One Punch Man at the time, but that's mainly for the writing and, you know, reworking how the webcomic was, translating that into the manga. And just, yeah, seeing his style here is so refreshing. It's very much closer to what the anime does with his artwork, and I think that's great. And, you know, there's certain expressions and reactions that he draws specifically, and I think it just translate better with his work, on pen and paper versus just how the anime kind of does it. And then, he could get into some super serious details, which is great. And overall, yeah, I was really surprised and nice to see how his art has changed since the beginning of Mob Psycho. Definitely check it out, man. It's published by Dark Horse out here. It's like $12 normal price. I think it's totally worth the price. It's definitely worth your time. Yeah, I think that's all I got to say. It's a quick episode, but I just picked this up and I wanted to read it immediately. Such a great time. So definitely check out Reigen, the man with level 131 max spirit power. Thanks for swinging by, guys. If you have any questions or comments, remember you can always email us universepodcast@gmail.com. What did you think of this spinoff? Let us know. Would love to talk about it on the next episode. Again, it was a nice surprise to find this. And you could go ahead and follow us anywhere on social media at Universe Podcast, and we'll let you know when the next episode drops. So thanks, guys, and we'll catch you on the next episode.
Hey, you told me I was too cocky, said that my light would never last. Now hold this Ryuzaki. Drop your guard, now just drop a tsunami. I'll drop you, then I'll drop the mic at the drop of a bonnet. Then move my hand across the horizon and spark promise. Twist, pop, lock it, and drop it like it's hot topic. Soon as your fans hear me, your stocks plummet. I pop off and you duck, I'm paying Glock's homage. Go ahead, make light of me, man, we'll see what's up. I fight until I win so much, I think I'm skipping luck. Despite my grievances, I strive to light my demons up. A leading light, I light the fuse and watch my fucking fears combust. Let him up, light him up. Write a lot of battle songs, I'm an animal. Right what I want, right or wrong till I've had enough. Never looking back like a vagabond. I'll make your grip